So we know the issues, we know about energy, we know about the border, we know Joe Biden doesn't know what he's doing. We know all that, we get all that. But why do this? Why do this here tonight with Legacy PAC? Because there's a whole lot of people who have the passion to save this country who need help getting off the ground.
The purpose of Legacy PAC is to save America. That's our mission. That's what we really want to do because America's worth saving.
I am by trade, I'm a cybersecurity engineer. Okay, so this is my first run in politics. We need more conservative Republicans standing up and fighting for the Constitution.
We're an America First PAC, and we want to promote and help our up-and-coming candidates, and we're going to be holding the line for President Trump.
I joined the Army at 17 years old. My first day at my first unit, which was 25th Infantry, was September 10th, 2001. So the next day was 9/11. And I spent about a total of a decade between Iraq and Afghanistan in country. So my country means everything to me. When I realized that if people like myself who don't want to be politicians don't start stepping up and taking these seats, that nothing's going to change, then I said, okay, I'll do it.
Who deserves to lead the people of this country more than those who serve this country? So I'm behind every one of them. So let's make sure we get more veterans into power. I'm all for it.
Remember why you're involved. We have to make sure people remain humble and not engage in self-glorification. You are here for one reason, and that is to save the country. Period. End of story.
And for those candidates who are looking uphill and wondering how, keep your head down, focus on the target, and outwork everybody. And I promise you, you're not gonna lose. You're either gonna win on election night or you change the game on election night. So God bless you guys. Thank you so much, Legacy PAC.
Thank you, Legacy PAC.
Under this administration, they have deliberately opened the border to fundamentally change the fabric of our country.
I'm Jared Craig with Legacy PAC. We are here at Eagle Pass, Texas, to bring attention to the border crisis, to educate the voters, the citizens of the United States, and the candidates running for federal office, the importance of a secure border.
And at Legacy PAC, we want to bring candidates here to the border to see it firsthand, because there is nothing like being here, seeing this. We saw women and children climbing over barbed wire. There is no reason why we cannot secure this border. There is no reason to keep this open. This is not humane. So we need to get Victor and all these other good America First candidates into office.
We at Legacy PAC depend on your donation and support to support these projects. We can't do it without you. So please go on to legacypac.org and show your support.
And Stan, where's Stan? Stan is with Veterans for Trump.
Thank you, Martha.
Thank you all. We're honored. I know there are so many organizations represented here today.
We're sitting here tonight, but you're going to do very well. And I just had somebody write down, first of all, James and Sarah Pritchard, thank you very much. Yes. Great job. Thank you. We appreciate all the help. Stanley and Donna Fitzgerald.
Right here, sir.
Thank you very much. It's great. It's great that you're with us. Mike Acton.
Hi, this is Stan Fitzgerald, Veterans for Trump, and I'm here with Kathleen Winn, who's running for Congress in Arizona. How are you today, Kathleen?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Well, thank you for talking to us at Veterans for Trump. Can you tell us a little bit about your background, please?
Sure. I am a graduate of the University of Arizona, which is in Tucson. I graduated in communications. I started my career as a television reporter and then moved quickly from that after about 4 or 5 years into real estate and lending, where I stayed for almost 30 years. And then after that, I went and there was a mortgage crisis, and I went and worked for the Arizona Attorney General's office. I was a state director. I was community outreach and education director. It was my job to warn consumers where they could become victims of crime, and worked with special populations, seniors, children, and veterans, and helped set up 22 veteran sports. I left that job in 2015. And where my heart was protecting children. So I worked from 2015 to current to fight sex trafficking, to find missing children, and to bring resources to law enforcement. I also served as a volunteer during that time on the Marine Corps Scholarship Foundation and raised many millions of dollars to help provide college scholarships for children of U.S. Marines. And now I'm running for Congress due to everything that's happening in our country. I think my background is perfect for this time.
Well, we think so too. And can you tell us, please, a little bit about the policies you'd like to focus on in Congress?
Well, I think more than ever right now, it relates to veterans. Veterans are not getting their voices heard. I'm working with a veteran right now who is trying to restore benefits to those who refused the anthrax vaccine. We've forgotten about that, and the COVID vaccine. There's over 10,000 veterans that have not gotten what they signed up for when they served. So I'd like to get that corrected. Also, many things fall through the cracks, and it seems like we have the fourth largest population of veterans in the country, almost 70,000 veterans just in my district. And I'd like to make sure that their needs are met. We've had a higher than normal rate of suicide in Arizona for our veterans. I worked to set up 22 veterans courts when I worked at the Attorney General's office to connect veterans to the services in which they are entitled to. So that's important to make sure that we do that. Also, we need to secure the border. We need to restore order in our country, and we need to return this country to the way that the founding fathers envisioned it. Our veterans gave their lives, or were willing to give their lives to protect just that very concept of our country, of our Declaration, of our Constitution. So I think more than anything, we need to restore order and take back our country from those who wish to do us harm.
Well, thank you. You've done amazing work for veterans and fighting for our country. And along those lines, in closing, I just want to ask you your thoughts about the weaponization of the DOJ and the Banana Republic persecutions of our president.
I think it's atrocious that you can so blatantly lie and misrepresent and weaponize our judicial system in the way that it is being done right now. Anybody, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, left, right, this is clearly a concerted effort to take out a person who has done more for this country in the short time that he served, and is clearly being undone everywhere that we go. And so we have to restore order. We have to prosecute true criminals, and we have to stop the weaponization against our former president. It does more to, it's not just about Donald Trump, it's about anybody who could hold that role. And clearly, we have to come together as a country and put America's interests first. And Donald Trump did that. We were safer under Donald Trump. We were prosperous under Donald Trump. We had world peace under Donald Trump, and we don't have any of that right now. So I think we need to restore order. And for me personally, I believe that Donald J. Trump deserves a second chance, and hopefully he will be serving. I'm confident God has a plan and has his hand on President Trump's shoulder.
Well, thank you, ma'am. And we know that you're backing 45 for this run. And
Absolutely.
we do want to announce that our veterans organization has voted, and we've unanimously voted for endorsing your campaign. So we appreciate you, and you have our full endorsement and backing.
Thank you. I'm very humbled by that.
You're very welcome. And where can people go to visit your website?
Oh, thank you. Winn, WINN, for the word for Arizona.com. So Winn for Arizona.com. And I forgot to say, but I am the proud daughter of a U.S. Marine.
Yes, ma'am. I did know that, and I forgot to remind you.
And my husband designed the Apache Tech helicopter. Other than that, we got nothing going on.
That's a big one. And that
Yeah.
I didn't know. That I didn't know.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're protecting the warfighter. That's why this is so personal to me.
Well, thank you so much, Kathleen. And we'll talk again soon. We appreciate you.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless.